Investment activities focused on venture capital, and we see actually four major trends happening simultaneously. One is around social media, the other is around consumer and social computing. The mobile devices have really changed the way we use technology and the way we actually use computers. And then finally, that leads us to two areas that I think are actually going to be really quite big, and the area that to answer your question specifically, we think is going to be really the most important thing going forward, at least in the near term, is big data. And that's a slang, but my best example of that is Google is really a data company, and that's an incredibly valuable data company, and we think there are going to be several of those going forward.
I think the big opportunity is going to be in the healthcare space. The combination of big data and transparency and having a better understanding of both our medical and our health needs, along with this huge macro trend of health and wellness, combined with an aging population. So if I was an investor, the area I'd be paying the most attention to would be nutrition and healthcare.
The thing that I'm most excited about is a company called Uber, which is really transforming transportation as we know it. If you haven't used it, take out your iPhone or Android phone and get an Uber app, UBER.
I am certainly bullish on devices that people are going to wear and devices that are going to be out on buildings and cars. And so we look at Internet of Things or ambient computing as actually big data 2.0. You're going to, instead of having 5 billion phones, you're going to have 50 billion devices collecting data about the ambient world that we live in. And so there's an enormous infrastructure that'll have to be built out to manage, monitor, secure, and authenticate that data.
I think the whole industry of social media, and you see it here in San Francisco, every new idea is being tested on the streets here. And this is a place that's almost like going to the technology conference in Las Vegas, but this is where you're going to find it. And so what we're finding is that this is why the venture capital funds are becoming smaller. They don't need as much money. The ideas are bigger, and so the returns have been enhanced too this last few years.